Network Radio.
With our motivational minutes, because we are still in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Go on Amazon.com today and grab a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. That is my life story and testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. So family, I am coming to you this morning with a directive. I am here to tell you, family, don't complain about the rain. Stop complaining about the rain in your life. So many of you are saying, I am ready, Lord, to start growing. I am ready to start prospering in different areas of my life. Well, family, what does it take in nature for things to grow? It takes rain. Some of you right now are saying, God, I am ready for you to wash away all of these old habits, wash away all of these old patterns and old ways of doing things. Well, family, what does it take to wash things away and to cleanse things? It takes water. Some of you are walking around with these awesome dreams and plans and goals and visions that God has planted in your heart. And God says it's time to get those things cooking, because they've been lying dormant for far too long. But when we're in the kitchen cooking, family, what do we need sometimes when we're in there? We need water. And what is rain other than water? So the very thing that we are cursing, the very thing we're complaining about, this rain in our lives, these tough times, these challenges, those could be the very things that God is using to grow you, family. Those could be the things that God is using to wash away the old in your life so that He can replace it and start cultivating the new. Those could be the things that God is using to get things cooking in your life so you can finally start moving down the path that He has ordained for you. So family, I said it before, I'm saying it again. Don't complain about the rain. Instead, I want you to throw your hands up and start praising God for all that the rain is doing in your life to grow you, to put you on a brand new path, and to bring increase in your life. All right, family, I love you. This is Crystal M. Adair with Motivational Minute. We are in it to win it. Please go out and grab a copy of my book on Amazon. It's called Therapy, a memoir, novella by Crystal M. Adair. And I can't forget the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
They said I'd be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out
it's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
you can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this. Right, man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
Our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, well, you tell them, Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah! Baby! Baby! Ow! It's Tuesday, y'all. March 4th. I said March. Hell, April 10th, 2018. Right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. And listen here, y'all. Hold on, let me turn this down so y'all can hear this correct. My co-host right here sitting with me this morning. We talking about at DMV Cam. You Cam McClain, y'all. Y'all, let's go. Ow!
For all the champions in the house, huh?
We got a lot to talk about, y'all. We gonna talk about this move the Redskins done made. They done got a quarterback. We gonna talk about DJ Swearinger raising hell. And then we gonna talk about the Washington Wizards. They went from 6th to 7th and now 8th place in the NBA playoffs. We got a whole lot to talk about. We might even talk about Kardashian booty. I said it, Kardashian booty. So lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me. Live right here on the Mountaintop, baby. Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Come on, let's go. March with us. Ow! Ow! Do it till you're satisfied. Yeah, man, I tell it to the high. I tell it to the cold. Yeah, I want to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm just trying to say, man, we having a good show for the people this morning. We really about to have a good show for the people this morning. I think I lost Kel. I got to get Kel back on the line. But we got to talk a lot to talk about. The Redskins, they made some moves. And I really want to talk about this move that they made with this young quarterback and what it means for an organization and where we going to go from there. But let's get KO tapped back in. Can we do that? Let's get DMV KO back here, y'all. Let's call him. I'm going to call him just like that. Let the phone ring and everything. Hi, Kel. Hi. Hi.
What's good? What's good, Rev T? Lights and Vibes. What it do on this Tuesday morning?
My bad, Kel. I was hollering and screaming and everything with that good crank and stuff. And I forgot to tap you in, but I saw you talking and everything. Good morning, man. How you doing, Kel? Hi, Sugar. Good morning. Hey, man.
Blessed by the best. Ain't got time for no stress, dog.
Yeah, that's what's
whatsoever.
Up. Yeah. Y'all, you hear the airwaves, right? That's DMV Kel standing tall with me this morning here live, right here on Top Network Radio DMV, where the people's voice can be heard. Kel, we got a lot to talk about this morning. I done already put out there on the table. We need to talk about this move the Washington Redskins made with this young rookie, not young rookie quarterback, but young rookie in the NFL, trying to see his way and might possibly find a home with the Washington Redskins. We talking about Kevin Hogan, a product of Gonzaga High School down there in Northeast. See, a lot of people, when they say Gonzaga, they don't want to talk about where Gonzaga really is, DMV Kel. But Gonzaga is in the heart of Northeast, surrounded all around the ghetto. But there, they for many, many years, they done had this pretty elegant private school there, right there on the, 8th Street, Kel? 8th and North Capitol. That's right, Gonzaga. Right. That's right. Been down there. Right. A lot of people from the DMV area and athletics then came through there and then made some noise in the, the MEAC conference with St. John's along the way, kid.
No doubt.
And speaking just the MEAC before we really get deep in, man, let me tell y'all something. And if I can say this, Kel, to kind of get you up to par. You know, Button's been playing that basketball, Chain.
Yeah.
And I had the chance this weekend. First of all, my eye got cockeyed this weekend, and I don't know if my wife punched me in my eye while I was asleep or something, but I woke up, Kel, and my eye was swollen, like somebody beat the hell out of me or something. Just when I say beat the hell, like the hell jumped out my body or something. But anyway, though, I had to.
You probably said one or two words you shouldn't have said before that night was over.
Yeah.
So, Miss Bradley John seen at your ass.
No, I think you did it, DMV Kel. I think you did
it. I ain't creeping in your house. That's breaking and entering. You know I don't break the law.
But you ain't breaking the injury. You like family. I'm just saying. I think you just came in, told the kids, open the door, it's Uncle Kel. Let me just go beat your daddy in the eye real quick, and then I'm going to leave. But
is that what you take of me?
But anyway, though, Kel, listen here, though. I had the pleasure of going to see, they had it's a well-known AAU team in the area called the Fairfax County Stars.
Yeah.
And they had the tournament this weekend for the girls. And I'm trying to tell you something. They had the age groups 13 and 14, the 15 and 16, and then the 17 and 18-year-olds, which basically are seniors. But now, though, I had the chance to see some of the number 1 and number 2 division school recruits for young ladies, not just in the DMV, but all over the United States, DMV, Kel. And it was a sight to see. But what was a pleasure and a joy to me was to see my baby, my Buttons, sitting there running with the best of the best and out there making some noise. Out there really making some noise.
You had that proud daddy moment.
Man, man, the people from NC State, man, came over, man, to talk to her. Told her they going to be looking after, watching her footsteps.
That's what's up.
Hashtag proud daddy, proud Bobo. I'm proud as hell, DMV kid. So yeah, but she making the way. But anyway, though, Kevin Hogan, we speaking of. Can I throw his picture up on the screen? I'm trying to be more, tech savvy or whatever. The executive producer say I need to put more pictures up of who the hell I'm talking about. But when I talk about Kuta Kinte, they told me I couldn't put that up, DMV kid. They said no pictures of Kunta.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be good. But let's get the pictures of this bam up. Kevin Hogan. quarterback. They got him from, who was it? Cleveland DMVK, his last team he played on.
Yes, sir.
And the year before that, he was the backup
sat
for
and watched.
Right.
Sat and watched. He didn't really play.
Right. And before that, though, before he went to Cleveland, he was picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs, and he sat under Alex Smith as a third-string quarterback. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, basically, he been in the league, 3 years, 2 years coming into 3 years, 3 years or whatever, been on two teams, and the Washington Redskins picked him up. Hometown hero in the high school ranks, set a lot of records for 3 years at Gonzaga, being the starter in the MEAC and within the school ranks. Okay. Well,
I'm going to tell you, Red.
What does it?
Can I jump in real quick, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, what does this mean?
This means that the Washington Redskins are finally realizing that you need a couple of guys from the area on the team. It's going to boost fan support. You know, one of the greatest football movies was Mark Wahlberg in Invincible, when he played the what was that guy's name again that just walked on with the Eagles? But anyway, it gives local product more of a drive, feeling that one day I might end up on the Redskins. Did they sign your boy, the linebacker NaVorro Bowman? I haven't heard anything else about that after they were having talks. Did they actually sign him?
No, I'm not too sure. I don't think that's in concrete right now, Kel. I still think
they were in talk.
Right.
They were in talk with his agent.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know if they signed him or not. But it just, listen, you have Vernon Davis, you have Hogan, and you can have NaVorro Bowman. First of all, I feel when San Francisco was good, it was at the helm of Alex Smith, Vernon Davis playing tight end, and NaVorro Bowman playing defense, that middle linebacker spot. That's when San Francisco was doing something. And I know Bowman is older now, so we're not going to get a whole lot of production from him. Mm-hmm. But what he can bring to this team is invaluable with his football on the field experiences and even some of his off the field experiences.
I mean,
so
I
it's
agree.
A good move.
I agree. And the thing is, I really think, me personally, DMV Cal, I think it's time to part ways from Colt McCoy. I mean, exactly. I mean, let's stop this thing for what it is. Colt McCoy, just like his predecessor that did the same thing that he did before him, hell, he did it one season with him. They ate sunflower seeds on the sideline together and drank good Gatorade all damn day long, all damn season long. Let's stop this Redskin Nation. Let's stop this people for this foolishness and address it for what it is. If Colt McCoy was really the answer, once Kirk Cousins decided he was going to pack his bags and he was going to leave the DMV area, the Washington Redskins, and take his service elsewhere, why wasn't his security? Why wasn't someone from Redskin Park pumping their chest real hard, talking about, we ain't worried about tomorrow because Colt McCoy is here. But yet and still,
all I'm going to say is this, Rev. All these quarterbacks that contracts have been offered to, that have been taken away from other teams, there has never been one damn report that someone is interested in Colt McCoy. That sums it up. Colt McCoy fulfilled his football destiny when he went to Dallas and won that game versus the Cowboys. That's the highlight of his. Colt McCoy is that little Japanese firecracker that you expect to go boom, and that junk come out like pop.
Hold on. You say that's like it go boop and then it go bop.
And you expect the firecracker to go boom, light up the sky, be beautiful, and all you get is pop.
Man, I gotta say good morning to Stacy Lipkins tuning in. Good morning to you, big brother Daryl Lee Owens Sr., y'all. Legacy Sports Maker in the house, y'all. D-Lo in the house, way down low. Let me tell you what I know. Over there, Legacy Sports Maker, they doing the damn thing. We appreciate you so much, and man, good morning to William Farmer. We see you. Hey, man, we miss you for a minute, too, man. Everything is solid on the backhand side, on the front, too, brother. JoJo Evans, we see you, mama. Good morning to you. Ain't nothing happening but the day and the dollar, making it holler and rain, you with the pain. Good morning to you, and good morning to big brother Jerry Sutton. There you go, D&V Kel. He say, good morning, Miss Crystal Adair. Rev and D&V Kel, always a pleasure to listen to your show, brother. We appreciate you so much. Stacy Lipkins say, we whipping that ass this year. Watch. William Faber say Alex Smith will have over 4,500 yards passing and 25 plus touchdowns this year. Glad we didn't pay KC. Alex Smith is our quarterback, Stacy Lipkins say. Jason Astor, man, good morning, man. He say, man, good morning to the people. He said, Stacy Lipkins say we're going to whoop that ass. Hey, Stacy, you hype this year. You better stop typing that, man, because you know I this uncensored. William Farmer say Colt is 3 million back up that paid a bit too much, but the other hand, he can come in and play a decent level. Hogan, I don't know. Well, you know.
Colt McCoy is break glass in case of emergency. Yes, he is. I agree with that. But in the NFL, okay, if the product after you break the glass is even worth it, they gain attention, they garner attention from other teams. Can anybody tell me this whole Colt McCoy tenure, whose attention did he gain? Who was looking at him? Who was trying to offer him money? No one.
Nobody. You right about that? It wasn't nobody was like, oh, Redskins, can we get Colt McCoy and we give you a 3rd round pick or something? Nobody.
Man, Nate Sudfeld got out of here and is now a Super Bowl champion before Colt McCoy. And you say what you want. I think if it came to a point where Nate Sudfeld would have had to come into that game because of the way Philly was just rolling, Doug Peterson was calling that gangster, you know what I mean, move, bitch, get out my way type offense versus the Patriots.
Yeah.
I think Sudfeld would have went in there and did just fine as well. So, you know, Sudfeld was drafted and he was automatically in competition with Colt McCoy, the veteran. It was automatically a competition. It wasn't we're going to just put Sudfeld on the practice squad for a little while and let him get acclimated to football. No, he comes in fresh off the draft into a quarterback competition.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's Colt McCoy.
703-763-4979 is the number. You want to call in, talk a little sports with us this morning. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it? When you can do what, D&V, Cal?
Talk about it.
Live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, D&V, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Sit alongside me, y'all. That's right, my brother and my friend. Good days and bad days, and I love him so much, and I'm happy he's here with me this morning, y'all. D&V Kel 2, you can find him on Twitter now. UKL McClain, that is. We up in here, man, doing our thing like a chicken wing, man. Good morning to Immaculate Moon Commit. Good woman, stop changing your name with all them funny names. I can't say all that, but good morning to you, that Jamaican sensation. I see you, mama, pretty lady from the 80s. Ah! I'll do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. I see you, mama. Appreciate you tuning in. Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. Y'all make sure y'all go share the post with the people. Facebook Live, we see y'all tuning in. Sheldon Artist, good morning to you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Shaw, you, baby. I know who you is, Slim. Always a friend. Brother friend. Big brother Khalid Boston, I see you tuning in, man. What's good, man? Good morning to you, fam. Cameron Gant, we see you tuning in. We see y'all tuning in live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV with the People's Voice, Kimmy Earl, and Southwest Finest, Gaylord Frazier. He up in the house, y'all. Appreciate him so much. But look, DMV, Kale, what I want to do is you know, I want to kind of just dissect this thing a little bit, right? You got a 34-year-old quarterback once the season started getting going, right, in Alex Smith. Right, we said on the 300 episode with the people, we was glad to have Fred Smoot come in at the last 30 minutes of the show, and just really we had a good time. Y'all check that out, iTunes, Podtune, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever it might fit you. Rev T Sports Revival, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. But DMV Kale, put this scenario in your mind. Alex Smith playing good football, right? Redskins come out the gate maybe 5 out. Okay, let's break down the first 8 games. Redskins come out the first 8 games. They might come out what? Say 5-3, 6-2 at best with Alex Smith at quarterback.
I'm leaning towards 6-2.
6-2.
I'm leaning towards 6-2.
Oh,
yeah.
At best at quarterback. Okay. Scenario, boom. Alex Smith taking injury. Now, we got Colt. Do you keep Colt McCoy on the roster, or do you keep Kevin Hogan on the roster, and you can't really pad him up for the practice squad? You don't make a move like that to put somebody on the practice squad, is what I'm trying to say. So now are we looking at a scenario where the Redskins going to go into these games with 3 quarterbacks? They say, okay, if Alex go down, we'll bring Hogan in, but if Hogan ain't doing right, then we can throw Carlton to the mix. What I'm trying to say is where's the love for Colt McCoy? Okay, we didn't put out the scenario.
Where's the love for Colt McCoy? It comes every other week in the form of a paycheck. There's the love for Colt McCoy. It comes every other week in the form of a paycheck. It's a beautiful kiss. I wish somebody would kiss and show me the love that they showing Colt McCoy, because he has had a free ride, has not been hit, has not been poked in the eye, punched in the rib, kicked in the groin, no physical contact whatsoever.
That's right.
And he's getting his paychecks.
That's
so
right.
There's the love for Colt McCoy. Hey, at the end of the day,
it's time to end that love. It's time to end that love in my eyes is what I'm saying, DMV Kill.
I don't know. It all depends on what Hogan looked like and how fast he can pick this offense up. You can't just throw away your security blanket like that. There are variables in place here. If Hogan comes in, looks like a world beater, looks like he can handle himself in that number 2 spot, then yeah, you can go ahead and tell Coach, hey man, have a great life.
So does this mean they go into the draft and still get the quarterback? Because yesterday, Doug Williams, he was talking to the media, and he was saying there's still a possibility that they might go draft a quarterback in the draft. But I don't
have a problem with that.
But do you think they go get him with the first pick? Or do you think they address the thing about the defensive line? Because, over the weekend, DJ Swearinger, let me change it up on the screen. Well, I tell you what, Kel, you want to take a break and come back and talk about this defensive side with DJ Swearinger? But
anything else would be uncivilized,
man. But it's a couple of more things I want to touch up around this offense, though, if we can, before we get up out of here today. You solid with that?
It's whatever.
We sitting here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's you, Kel McClain, DMV. Hey man, go ahead and take us home, Kel, while I find this music real quick, man. You got me off balance, man.
Man, you know what I woke up listening to?
Yes.
Shaka Khan, man.
Some Shaka
Ain't
Khan?
Nobody love you better.
I got to find some. You said Shaka Khan.
Man. That's what woke me up this morning.
I might got some, but all right, listen here. That ain't going to do it, but this might get you a little bit better.
Chaka Khan.
That'll work, Kel?
That'll work.
My man.
Man, I heard Shaka used to party, man.
Yeah, we can talk about Shaka Khan real quick when we come back. Right here live, y'all, Motown Network Radio. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Let's go, baby. Ow! Do it till you're satisfied.
Cause you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Chaka. I'm making more than just a physical gene. I want to rock, Chaka, baby.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we'll break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
We live, baby, right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside me, y'all. You, Kel McLean, DMV Kel, y'all. Ow, do it till you satisfied. We sitting there talking these Redskins. Y'all hold on, because we going to talk about these Washington Wizards. Always we going to talk about these Washington Wizards. I want you to lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with us. Right here on the Tuesday, y'all. It's April 10th, 2018, DMVK, April 10th, 2018. My Lord. Time done fly this past. Little baby Jesus, he done laid in the manger and stuff. You know, man, Easter don't seem like Easter to me like it used to fall on Easter, DMVK, and it just throws me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to think Easter was like at the end of the month, but now Easter at the beginning of the month and the month of the month. And Easter,
I recall Easter being like in the middle of the month.
Right.
You know?
Easter just come up when it want to be damn Easter.
I ain't even gonna say it.
No. But before we
that's
went to break,
that's off air comedy there, Red. Between me and you.
Right.
But you know exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah. You ain't little devil. Yeah, listen here though, DMVK though. Before we went to break though, we was talking about Shaka Khan a little bit though, real.
Right.
About how Shaka, was real. Man, I'm gonna tell you. Want me to tell you when I first fell in love with Shaka Khan?
When?
Want me to tell you?
When
I was a child, and my mama could tell you this, I maybe about 3 years old, singing Sweet Thing. Whoa, sweet thing, don't you know? I was singing that, right? And I used to sing that song as a child, and they used to give me money all the time, put money in my same baby, and I used to sing. Okay, cool. But now, when I got about maybe 6 years old, right?
Right.
And I was watching the Blues Brothers. And in the church when they was singing and James Brown was dancing and sliding across the stage, it was a lady over in the left-hand corner that was singing. Guess who that was?
Shaka.
Shaka Khan. That's when I fell in love with Shaka Khan. Shaka, you just see it just glittering and shining so bright.
Big old.
Yeah.
That's what I fell in love with Shaka.
Yeah. But now got them, and her daughter got them goods too. She like Lil Shaka. Remember, she had a group too back in the day when we was coming up. Lil, they was the Lil Shaka song.
Nah, I fell in love with Shaka Khan one Saturday afternoon watching a young Don Cornelius, you know what I'm saying, and introducing her. And when she came on Soul Train,
hold on, Kel. Don Cornelius with the bush, or with the afro, or the mini bush, or the Jerry curl.
Well, he went in this episode. He was like Michael Evans. It wasn't a full John yet, but it was getting it.
It was dead. And he had but he didn't have the Jerry curl juice in his head then. So this had to be the 70s. Nah. Okay, go ahead. Because, at one point in time, he Jerry and curled up. You know what I'm saying? He had the curl.
Didn't?
Huh?
Who didn't, man? I know a lot of people had Jerry curl, and I used to Joan all of them out.
Yeah. Put bacon
them joints.
But go ahead, okay. Stank. Hair wet and dripping and look like a wet dog.
Yeah, man. And it's amazing to me, all the Jerry curl jokes. Nobody has ever said anything about how Jerry curl smell. They stink.
They stink.
They don't just stain your furniture. They stank up your furniture. But anyway, we ain't here to talk about Jerry curls.
Good morning to Tracy Hatch. We see you, Mama, tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you tuning in with us here live on Top Network Radio DMV. But go ahead, though.
But yeah, that's when I fell in love with Shaka Khan, man. And then when I actually, started following her career and realizing some of the behaviors that I appreciate on a fine woman, Shaka Khan was one of them. She was one of them.
Shaka Khan.
You know what I mean?
Shaka Khan.
She liked to party.
We saw y'all. This not no condition sports talk. And if other people can talk about what type of sperm they make to make a spermicide baby or something or whatever, we damn sure could take a minute to talk about Shaka Khan. You know what I'm talking about? Shaka Khan.
I mean, she's a legend.
Oh, Shaka Khan. But they say on the back end, though, Shaka was really, Khan with the Khan. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to party, hit Shaka Khan up. You know what I'm talking about? It's Shaka Khan. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
yeah.
Shaka Khan friendship came with a warning label.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, no. They tried to keep Mickey Howard from her. They successfully kept Whitney Houston from her. But Whitney had her own demons as well.
Yeah.
But they tried to keep Mickey Howard away from her. But Mickey Howard partied with her one time. And,
do her mind. Set her back like back. She ain't never went back. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, the rest is R&B history.
R&B history. But anyway, though, y'all, we sit here live Mountaintop Network Radio. I guess that was our talk about moment or something, Kel. I guess that's what it was. That was a talk about moment. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, though, y'all, we sit here live Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. And before we was talking about Shaka Khan, we was talking about DJ Swernger. Over the weekend, DJ Swernger made some comments over social media about that the Redskins need to address getting the defensive tackle. A little bit of it was with some frustration. A little bit was with some truth, DMV Kel. But my question to you, and the question has been of them going around on social media, and people been talking about it. Do you think DJ Swernger was right in his approach about doing it? Now,
hell yeah. Hell yes. You know what? Listen, it's about making your coworker's job easy, man. My grown-up job, I like to get to work 15, 20 minutes early. You know why? Because I allow, the person at the end of their shift of the grown-up job to go ahead and go home. And plus, I got time to find out what's going on, you know, and I mean, it's just so much better. And it's about helping your coworker. Now, DJ Swearinger understands, man, if we could only get some pressure on these quarterbacks. See, he remembering the Eagles game last season when we had a huddle around Carson Wentz and he somehow wiggled out and threw the bomb for the touchdown, in which everybody was up in arms about DJ Swearinger. He took the wrong angle. Now imagine if we had a bona fide defensive lineman that not only got in there and caused pressure, but got in there and caused Wentz to either fumble, take the sack, or throw the interception. It makes his job easier. So hell yeah, he should approach it that way, because that lets me know that he is thinking. That lets me know that he understands the concept of teamwork. And that is a good thing. Mm-hmm. That is a great thing, man. Yeah, so guess what? I wish we had more players. I watched Josh Norman the other day on Undisputed, Skip and Shannon. And they asked him point blank, you know, what team in the NFC East are you most concerned with? And he going through giving you know what, dog? That my answer to that question would have been the Washington Redskins. That's who I'm most concerned with. That's who I play with. Everybody else is just an opponent.
That's right. That's right. Good morning, man.
That's a
Vinny Lowe.
DJ Swearinger answer.
Good morning to big brother Vinny Lowe tuning in. Cynthia Williams, we see you. Appreciate you so much. Y'all make sure y'all go take a moment. Go share the post. Go share the post. Go share the post. Share the post with the people. Let them know we sitting in live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. You can always go here to replays, iTunes, Stitches, Podbean, YouTube, wherever it might fit you. Rev T Sports Revival, type it in, get it in. It'll take you right there, Lord. I swear, DMV Kale. My thoughts on this with DJ Swearinger is, you know me, man. At times, I ain't sure the words for nobody. It might move some people. It might piss people off. I'm just saying, DMV Kale. But at the end of the day, though, all I can say is the truth will set you free. Now, he spoke a lot of truth, and he set a whole lot of people's ears free. That, guess what? There's drama that's going on in the Redskin Park. See, I'm not worried about him talking about the damn defensive tackle. Haven't you been saying we need a defensive tackle? Did you say that a week ago?
What's the drama? I bump all that. What's the drama? Tell me Red's philosophy. Attach this for me. Let me hear this.
That the players are out of control. You know why?
Why?
Because when you got a player coming to the forefront, sitting there speaking against the team, and you supposed to be a leader, listen here.
How's he speaking against the team?
Hold on. He not speaking against the team in our eyes. He not speaking against the team, but you go and you look at the Redskins' eyes, and that might be a little bit out of content. Guess why? That's why it was deleted. That's why it was taken down, because somebody from the Redskin organization said, DJ, we love you. We hear what you saying now, because evidently you said it to somebody in private, and they joked about it. Maybe he was a little bit frustrated they ain't signed Hankerson up. But at the end, hold on.
Say this, Red.
But am I mad at DJ?
If that is the truth, then no wonder this damn team keep finishing 7-9. They concerned about the wrong stuff.
Because he didn't take that down. Areas. He didn't delete them posts because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna delete this post." Oh no, brother. Them posters was taken down because somebody who paid him that good money, that allowed him to post how he be working out, that allow him to talk about how he gonna go on a vacation, that allow him to complain about the airlines ain't picking him up and making him miss his flight late because he DJ Swearinger. Listen here. Somebody told him, when you talk about the Washington Redskins like that, why you wear that uniform? Hold up. Wait a minute. hit that delete button and you keep that to yourself and make that be finished. And that's what happened there. Now, was he wrong for what he was saying? Hell no. Y'all know I ain't never showed him my words for no damn body. But at the end of the day, though, what happened was a corporate move was made to DJ Swearinger.
Okay. And I guarantee you they came to him in the most humblest of manners to get them to get him to see their point of view. And we don't know. Maybe the post was to get the attention of the people, the powers that be. Now he's done that. His job is successful. I'll go ahead and take it down.
Man,
I have no problem with him speaking out in that manner.
I don't have no problem. With that.
Leadership comes with likes and dislikes.
I have no problem with that. Kale, I'm not saying I have no problem with that. I just put myself in the shoes of the Washington Redskins organization.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because it's good to look at a situation from two sides. There's always two sides to a story, DMV Kale. You know that.
Yeah, I know it's always two sides
right.
to a story,
I'm just putting myself in the next man's shoe. So you know this world can be misconstrued sometimes, but it can be corrected if we just take a moment and put ourselves in the other man's shoes.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Right. So I just put myself.
DJ Swearinger just put the powers that be in his shoes.
Right.
So is he wrong for that? No.
Right. But
are they wrong for telling him, look, we need that taken down, bro. We don't need we don't need the circus that comes along with these type of posts right now. We trying to do something here, man. You think we don't know you need a defensive lineman in front of you? We know this, man. Let us do our job.
Man, good morning to my nephew, Bentley Angelo. I see you, Chang. Sitting there tuning this morning. Love you so much, nephew. Keep doing your thing, y'all. Coming up in them ranks, y'all, with that rap music big time. Big brother Alex Williams, we see you, Al. Good morning. Chilling, man, with you, brother. Thank you so much. Big brother Blake Keller, man, tuning in. And Blake, I'm going to come up there, man, and do a commercial for y'all. Watch when it break. When the weather break, I'm going to come up there and do a commercial for y'all. Y'all just make sure y'all had some chicken and some ribs for me, some Hennessy or something. Solid, my man. But listen here, though, DMV Kale. I was going to take a break, man. But at the end of the day, though, I got to keep going with this. We got to keep going with this because there's just some deep thought here. I'm not mad at DJ Swearinger. I think what he said, he hit it nailed. I agree with you 100%, Kale. All I did was take myself out of the Rev T, the fan shoe, and I put myself in being the Redskin shoes, and that's what I thought of. Why he deleted the thoughts.
Well, I mean, that's cool. I can understand. You know, that's how you want, roll with it. I feel like too many years now, I've been looking at things from the Redskins' point of view, front office point of view. I'm sick and tired of it. Now we got comments coming out that Dan got your man on the poop or get off the pot type scenario this season. The Redskins don't do good. We're not going to dismiss you from the organization, but you'll no longer be in charge of player personnel. My question is, what the hell took it so long for you to see this, Dan Snyder?
We going to make you in charge of building up the stadium.
The stadium. Get the hell out of here, man.
We gonna make you in charge.
That sound like them wizards. That sound like them wizards. Ernie Grunfeld coming to Ted Leonce's office with his tail between his ass talking about, I'll do my job for less money. You didn't do your job for the good money. You ain't did your job since you been here, man.
Huh, man.
You got the opportunity to give up a draft pick and get you a young, athletic, hungry center. And you done gave up draft picks for less proven commodities. DeAndre Jordan would have been a monster in that paint for the Wizards, and we would be having a completely different conversation about the Wizards seating in the Eastern Conference. I know you wanted to get into that, Red, but that just reminded me of that situation. Listen, Dan Snyder, okay, Mr. Ted Leonsis, if you have a general manager who ass ain't worth a wet cotton ball, then that is what your team is going to be, a wet cotton ball. Look how soft them Wizards play towards the end of the games.
But look, Kel, hold your chops. Can we take a break real quick? And I'll tell you what, let's take a hot break real quick. We're going to do a short commercial run, and we be right back. Right here live, y'all, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Kel about to freak out, y'all. He about to freak out about these Wizards. I knew this was coming. Stay tuned. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you can talk about it right here live? Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Let's go, y'all. Do it till you're satisfied. Ow!
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903. Get your custom t-shirts.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
We live, y'all, right here at Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all ready? Ow! Let's go! Ow! Right before we went to break, y'all, DMV Kel, he was hot. He was hot, and he was ready to get loose about these Washington Wizards. And I'm glad he is, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make any damn sense how the Washington Wizards have lost these last 4 games and went from possibly moving up to the sixth spot, was holding on to the 7th spot, and then damn near dropped down to the 8th spot. And if they had a couple of more games to play in this regular season, DMV Kel, they might have just found themselves out the damn playoffs.
You don't know. You don't know. But yet and still, again, you have the opportunity. The oldest position on your team is what, Red? The center position. Marcin Gortat, who can't jump a piece of loose leaf paper, and Mahinmi, who, and I'll give it to Mahinmi, he's up and down. He's sporadic with his play, you know, but you have the chance to solidify that position. You could have sent Mahinmi packing and let Gortat come off the bench. No. We go and get Ramon Sessions again. We bring him back. Yeah. You know, as if the fans ain't had enough of him already, you know, from his first tour duty. You got point guards out there that wouldn't mind. But then again, you know what, Rev? The way that young boy Satoransky been playing, they didn't even need to address the point guard position as far as I'm concerned, because they had enough at point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else gets bigger, stronger, faster.
Satoransky has evolved. Satoransky has evolved this year, I must say. Continue, though.
Everyone else is getting bigger and stronger. Look at Philly, man, with Simmons and Embiid. You know, everyone else getting bigger, stronger, younger, and the Wizards are steadily getting smaller and older. I don't understand it. I mean, is this Ernie Grumsfeld, middle finger to the Wizards fan who has been clamoring for his job since the Gilbert Arenas debacle. Everyone want to say, well, you know, he was able to get us out from under the Gilbert Arenas contract. He put us under there. I'm not going to congratulate no grown-ass man for wiping his own milk up. He spilt it. The problem is that we keep finding ourselves in this situation over and over and over again under Ernie Grumfeld. And then you have the audacity to come into your boss's office and tell him that you are willing to work, do the same job for less pay. I would have fired your ass right there. You'd have been gone. You'd have been gone. You'd have been gone. Money is the motivator, man. Let's be real here. You want your name to go down in the Hall of Fame. You want a ring. You want a championship, a trophy. You want all of that. But at the end of the day, money is the motivation.
And you go in there and say, "Oh, I'll take less money so I can hang around." That money, that money ain't gonna translate to signing no players or nothing. His contract ain't got nothing to do with the player's contract. That's on. Please, let me hold on to my job because I knows I ain't been doing it right, sir. Type of thing. Could I tell you really what it is, Kel?
What?
White man playing the fiddle.
Nah, what it is, you know what? I done robbed you enough without a mask, man. I'm going to go ahead and take it easy on you this season. That's what that is. Ain't got nothing to do with no fiddle. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. All it is this man realizes that he has been garbage. As the general manager of the Washington Bullets / Wizards. He has been garbage because everything he's touched has turned to poop. Everything. This team, when was the last time the Wizards was in the playoff?
My Lord.
When was the last time? When we lost against the Hawks, 3 years ago? Now, 4 years ago now? Come on, dude. Markieff Morris. Straight dog when he came here. I said, okay, that's a good move. We need an enforcer.
Do you regret that? Do you regret that now? Do you regret that now?
Hell yes. Because he is Rasheed Wallace without the threes and the height. This Bama is a walking technical foul, man. At the wrong damn time. Because he can't move. He had lower body injuries. Now he can't move and jump like he used to. So what does he do? He compensates by using his hands more. Well, in the NBA, when you put your hands on people, they call it foul. That's called a foul, bro.
Hell, in that street ball, you be ready to fight.
Well, I mean, you know how it goes on the playground, But they ain't on the playground. They in the NBA.
Good morning to William, DJ, Chill, Will, Kelly. We see you tuning in. Mark Thomas, man. Good morning, Tampa. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. You and your family appreciate you tuning in. Stacey Lim can say John Wall is the reason for how John Wall would reason. John Wall ain't been playing these last 4 games.
John Wall the reason for what?
I can't let y'all throw this on John Wall. Not today. Not today. Not today.
John Wall is the reason for what?
I don't know, DMV, but
John Wall is the reason for the Wizards being number 3 in assists, even with him missing the games that he's missed. Okay? John Wall is the reason, if you've really been following the Wizards, that this turnover ratio has gone down since he's back. Because Markieff Morris is a walking technical and Bradley Beal is a running turnover. every time. I've never watched anybody play and just wished they would chuck the ball and hog the ball and shoot instead of trying to pass and look for their teammates. I guarantee you, if Bradley Beal throws 5 passes, 3 of them are turnovers. Meaning the player wasn't ready, the team stole the ball, or the player wasn't ready and the ball went out of bounds. John Wall don't have anything to do with that.
Nothing at
John
all.
Wall doesn't have anything to do with that. John Wall, I'm telling you. And it was so disrespectful, Rev, for Bradley Beal and Marcin Gortat to come out talk when asked, what do you contribute this win streak, this style of basketball that the Wizards are playing to? Everybody's eating. We sharing the ball.
Sharing the ball. That's bull. That's bull, Kel.
So you can sit there and try to, people want to throw the beef on John Wall because he's the leader of the team.
That's right.
And the leader always bears the brunt of responsibility.
Just like the damn quarterback.
On the court. But I'm here to tell y'all, the dysfunction with these Wizards and the play that we see from these Wizards come from a general manager who basically quit on himself. Yeah. Because that's what that means when you go into your owner's, your boss's office and tell him that you willing to work for less money. Get the hell out of here, man. Nobody is willing to work for less money, man. You crazy? Hell no. I want exactly what this job pays.
With this job pay, what I'm entitled to.
Right.
Who walk in the office and say, okay, I'm willing to work for less. The hell with that. A fool or somebody who's pressed or somebody who know they've been failing.
Right. And now you got a team of good reach there, Jerry. Now you got a team of Tim Frazier. You know, you got guys like that coming off of your bench. Stop playing with me, man. Ernie Grunfeld quit on this team, which has caused this team to quit on itself.
My Lord.
You add the fact that John Wall was out as long as he was. You add the fact that Ernie Grunfeld sat like a frog on a damn log sunbathing when the free agency period was going on.
Made no types of move. Made no types of move. None at all. Like none
whatsoever.
None. Like they didn't need nothing. Like they was fine just like the way they was. I didn't understand that, Kel. I couldn't understand that to save my soul. And let me tell y'all something if you a Washington Wizards fan. Let me tell you something right now. If you think that the Washington Wizards playing basketball right now is going to get out of that first round against the Toronto Raptors playing basketball like this, you are wrong. Ain't too many times the number 8 seed team be the number 1 seeded team. Now understand they might eke out too. Did they go back to the 7-game format now in the first round?
Yeah.
Okay, so they might eke out one here, and you know what they call it now, the phone booth. It ain't the Verizon Center no more. What is it called? Okay, what the hell they call it?
Capital One Arena.
The Capital One Arena. Get your bank card, your credit card, whatever. Anyway, Capital One Arena. Them Bammers keep sending me credit cards in the mail, Kel. You sign up for Capital One. God, don't send me no more. They worse than. Well, I ain't gonna say that because then somebody get offended. But anyway though. But I'm just trying to say is this: don't be setting yourself up for failure if they don't get out of that first round. Don't be upset.
Man.
Don't be mad.
They might. You know what?
They might. They might. It's always hope, DMVKL, because them against Toronto has always been a good matchup. And then when you look at the Toronto Raptors, they got them youngsters up there. They've been playing good basketball, but guess what? Their Achilles heels is they can't get past the first round of basketball. And
because when the lights are brightest, not Damian Lillard, but Lillard and DeRozan, not Lillard, DeRozan, and what's the other guy's name?
I can't think of his name. That's why I just said the Raptors. I can't think of that younger name, but we on the same page and with our mindset and our thinking, Kill. That if they go in,
they shrink.
Right. That's the bright side to the Wizards right now.
Another team debacle. Another team shrinking. That's what we've been diminished to, Wizards fans. We got to let the other team beat themselves. And our GM has had every opportunity that every GM league-wide has had to obtain and cultivate talent. No, our GM wants to give draft picks away. And listen, I have no gripe on the Dirk Nowinskis, the Manu Ginobilis, the Tim Duncans, the Gasol brothers. I have no gripe on that. But for every one Dirk Nowinski, there's an American-born, white or black, in the thousands compared to a Dirk Nowinski that are not even getting an opportunity. And again, I have nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with. Thanks, Jerry Sutton. Kyle Lowry. That's what we was thinking about, Red.
Lowry. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Jerry.
I'm not against foreign-born players. One of my most favorite players of the NBA all time, Sabonis. I loved Sabonis to see that big man step out, drain that three, and then the finesse game that he had. And I know he imitated Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Olajuwon with a lot of his moves. But the fact that he was foreign and could do that, it entertained me. So I love the Vitas Sabonis. But you're giving away our draft picks for players who are not. Where's Jan Vesely?
Who?
Jan Vesely.
Who?
Where is he playing?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Exactly.
My man. Talk about it. We sitting there live, y'all, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's you, Kel McClain, DMV Kel. I ain't shutting him down, y'all. He ain't been loose like a goose in a minute. So you set him free and let him sting you like a bumblebee. You know what I'm talking about, Kel? Ow! Do it till you satisfied, y'all. But we sitting there talking about these Washington Wizards. We done went over the hour with the power, y'all, but it's okay. We just had to get those things up to date. Anything, y'all? Do we need to put anything else out there? If we need to go over, did we miss anything that's out there with sports right now? The Capitals, they about to go into the playoffs.
Yeah, they play the Blue Jackets the first round. And I, for one, believe that this team and this chemistry that they're playing with. You remember last year, Rev, I kept saying the Caps don't look good. They backing into the playoffs because they sold everything up so early in the season. Well, the Capitals paced themselves this year. They have paced themselves this year.
Okay.
And they're playing their best hockey right now. Now, we always got to keep in the back of our mind our nemesis, the Penguins, Crosby and the boys.
Okay.
You know, we have to keep them in the back of our mind because if the Caps see them, it's usually not good for the Caps. But this Cap team is coming into, this Washington Capitals team is coming into the playoffs this year, Red, the Stanley Cup chase, in a better position than they've ever been in before. They're deeper on all three lines. They have speed, size, and athleticism. And then between Grubauer and Holtby, man, I mean, it's a brick wall in front of the goal right now. And even if let's say that one of the goalies do have a bad night. You got Alex Ovechkin now, who has finally realized if it's two skaters, two defenders on me, that means one of my teammates are wide open.
Wide open. And I need to
so
do
much
something.
as so, not only is he leading the league in goals scored himself, but he's tied like third for assists. When have we ever seen Alex Ovechkin in the assist category, period? He's learned how to play as a leader. I'm telling you, this Cap team is a dangerous team this year going into these Stanley Cups. And they believe, Rev. They believe, and this is why it's irritating with the Wizards, because this is the same owner. He juggled, dismissed, get rid, hasta la vista, coaches and general managers with the Caps all the time. All the time. Because he's looking for that right combination. Okay, Ted, we need you to put some of that attention into the Wizards. Because, right now, the Caps sell out every game, but that's because they're competitive every year. These Wizards become competitive every year, and, brother, you will sell out the bank, Capital One Arena. You will sell it out. You know, the DMV area, hey, you know, we are like the LA of the East. We got stars here. We have people that'll come out and support, big wigs, okay, entertainers, you know, and all the actors that do movies here. You think they wouldn't come check out a Wizards game if the Wizards was worth watching?
So, Kel, but what are they doing it for? Are they doing it for the fans, or are they doing it for the money? See, that's the whole thing. You can't get caught up in, they out here making these type of moves, or they making this type of moves, and at the end of the day, they sitting there shuckling and jiving.
Yeah, they shuckling and jiving. Yeah, they shuckling and jiving. They put Band-Aid on a shark bite.
Because
that's what he does.
These Washington Capitals that I've seen over the time period, DMV, Kel, they seem to can't find their way. And they always make it to these playoffs, and people always get happy about, the Capitals, they in the playoffs. The Capitals made the playoffs. And people get to rocking that red, and I done told them about how to tie-dye the red so you wouldn't feel so hurt about it. So it wouldn't sting so much when they don't succeed. And I don't want nobody to say, Rev, you sit there jinxing the Capitals. No, I'm just giving you a reality check of what you would experience over the last 3-4 years when it comes to dealing with the Washington Capitals. Sorry. You know, don't be sitting there fooling yourself like everything been peaches and cream. They get to the playoffs, they either out by the first round, or they going into the second round, and it's a Lord help them, Lord save them type moment that's going on with the Washington Capitals.
That's every team. That ain't just the Capitals. That's every team. Everybody but the Capitals don't win every year. It's one team that wins the Stanley Cup. So every team after that, we're going into the damn playoffs. Every team had that Lord Jesus help us moment. That's a league-wide situation there. That's not just dedicated and predicated to the Washington Capitals. Everybody goes through that. But as I said, if you have been watching the Capitals every year, it's always, man, they missing something. Man, it's something missing from this team. Well, this year, there's nothing missing from this team, really.
The Lord. And speaking of something missing, DMV, Kel, and it's funny I just said they missing the Lord.
That ain't funny. You missing the Lord.
No, what's funny is that Bama, and I got to switch up y'all a little bit of NFL. Right, I knew we was going to catch something. Y'all make sure y'all go catch us on iTunes, Podbean, Stitches, YouTube, wherever it might fit you, Rev T Sports Survival, episode 301, that is this episode here, right here, April 10th, 2018, but a couple of days ago, DMV Kill, that Bama, Ray Lewis. And good morning to Edward Jimenez. We see you tuning in. Chris Young, good morning to you, brother. Appreciate you as always. Tom Gully, good morning. He say, remember that times the Caps paced themselves and won the Stanley Cup? Oh, wait. Ovechkin is even in the top 10 assists, and he had over 454 times. Okay, Tom Carter, you feel some type of way about the Capitals.
Yeah, don't be a Bama. Don't be a Bama. I read that mess. I was going to ignore it. Don't be no Bama, man.
Yeah, we
remember everything about the Capitals.
Yeah, oh, man.
Every heartbreaking moment. Rocket, you know how much damn red I
got? Hey, Kel.
He better Bama, Red. He better Bama this morning.
Hey, Kel, guess what the kids, they just started the tie-dye business. You think I'm joking? I'm going to put them up on the website, start selling their shirts. Tie-dye. So if you want somebody to say, hey, listen here, we got Rock the Red shirts for y'all. Y'all want Rock the Red? We got some tie-dye shirts. Get up with me, Rev T Sports Vibe. We get a tie-dye shirt to you today. I'm going to try and tell you something. Hold on. What Tom Gully said, Capitals only been to Stanley Cup one time 20 years ago. Yeah, go ahead and Tom, you need to testify. Go ahead and get it off your shoulder. This is Sports Vibe. He frustrated with it. Hold on, Kel. His mind is weary and his heart is a little bit troubled about the Washington Capitals. But could I tell you something, Tom Gully? Joy, it cometh in the morning. And when I say in the morning, it could be noonday, middle of the night, but it still could be considered morning time. And if you just hold on to the unchanging hand, guess what? Everything, Tom Gully, gonna be all right. Lord, help them, Lord. Lord, save them Capitals, Lord, as they go. Hell, Lord, save the Wizards, Lord, right now as they go into the playoffs right now. No. Tom Gully said, dude on the phone just said how Ovechkin was tearing up assists and that he never been an assist guy. He got 38 this year and it's been over 40 times. So he has assists and isn't this year.
Hey, Tom Gully, dude named DMV Kill. Put some respect on my name, man.
You got to put some respect on it. And the phone lines is open too, Tom.
Yeah.
703-763-4979. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you could do what, DMV Kill?
Call in and talk about it.
Mr. Telephone Man said ain't nothing wrong with these lines over here, champion.
Oh,
man. Good morning to big brother Rasul McGee. He up in the building. I tell it to the high. I tell it to the cold. You got to tune it to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all this good sports talk. We sit there and talk about these tablets, but before we start talking with brother Tom Gully, and we appreciate your comments, Tom, but you can call in 703-763-4979 is the number. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it, brother Gully, when you can call in and talk about it? Oh, man, we just messing with you, Tom. We ain't like that, Sam. But anyway, though, yeah. But listen here, though, kid. Ray Lewis, though, man. The Bama came out and told Odell Beckham Jr. he need to find God.
Man, you know what I've realized about Ray Lewis since he's been retired?
Yeah.
He do whatever he can do, say whatever he can say to stay in front of that camera, man.
Right.
To stay relevant.
Right.
Why in the hell are they talking to Ray Lewis about? I wonder if they discussed signing RG3 with him. They discussed signing Kaepernick with him.
Oh, yeah, but now him and RG3 talking about God all day long, that's going to be a sight to see. That's going to be
talking about God, but murdering Bammers at the nightclub. Talking about God, but leaving your wife and your newborn and making another baby. Man, don't look here. Don't start with me with that. So not this morning.
He gets on TV and says that Odell Beckham Junior needs to find God. He doesn't have God in his life. Listen here, man.
How you know? He don't know that man personally?
Right.
How do you know?
But let him tell it though. Oh man, I know Odell, man. Blah blah blah. I know, and these youngers, they know how to get in contact with me, cause they know how to reach out to me, cause I go out and I reach out. Where the dogs at? Hold on, let me get on my knee. Hold on, I'm praying, kid. I'm praying. I'm not taking the knee. I'm praying. Thank you, Lord. Go ahead, kid.
Man, look at here. Ray Lords, if I'm on the phone with Ray Lords and he gets to talking that Southern preacher style to me, I'm hanging up. Slim, that's your game. That's your gimmick. You saw it worked for you while you was in that field, and you bringing it now to the camera. I don't have no problem with that. But for you to speak on somebody's religion, for you to speak on what someone else needs to do, listen, my Bible tells me it's a day-to-day job to keep up with DMV Kill and his needs and the necessities for his life. I'm not worried about no other man and his walk, because guess what? You got a lot of people that don't even believe there is a God. So for you to come out and say something like that, you turned off a whole lot of people. What Odell Beckham Jr. needs to find is maturity. What Odell Beckham Jr. needs to find is himself. He's conflicted, and yes, some people might say, well, God will bring all that to your life. But there's a whole lot of people that won't say that. Your circumstances, your situation, what you go through is what gives you maturity. It's what grows you up, Until I had my daughter, I was running around here willy-nilly, man. I ain't caring nothing about life, mine's or nobody else's. And once I had my daughter, it grew me up. You know what I mean? It grew me up. And then when I had my son, it matured me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
That's right.
So every man has his own path to walk. And to speak on another man's path and journey, giving your opinion, come on, Slim, you way out of bounds.
You living in the glass house throwing stones. That's what that basically is.
Basically, that's like Floyd Mayweather telling Conor McGregor he need to act more like a gentleman. What? Slim, stick to boxing.
That's right.
You ain't no damn motive. You done been locked up for beating your girl, and you come out and say, oh, well, ain't no pictures, ain't no video, I ain't do nothing to her. But she's sitting there with her eye looking like a damn avocado.
Looking like Patsy Smurf, talking about everything.
Right. Right. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man.
You say that for somebody else.
People need to stop passing out advice for other people's lives, man. Ray Lewis, I appreciated your activity on the football field. I like what you brought to the game. And the fact that you were a great part in bringing a championship to this DMV area. We'll always respect you for that. Mm-hmm. But the more you open your mouth, the lesser that level of respect goes, man. When he talking about Kaepernick, and on one side of his neck, he's saying Kaepernick should do this, that, and the third. And then when he get on another set, talking out the other side of his neck, he all Rev Ray now.
I love him. I love him. And I loved him. And he know if he could reach out to me, I'm right here. I'm right here. Why
he gonna reach out to you when he know the next time your ass is on air, you gonna let it all be known what y'all talking about?
He talked to me and we talked about the monkey's ass growing up the tree and why the banana was so damn good that he had to get down and take a knee. Hold on, kid. I'm on my knee. I'm not taking the knee. I'm praying. Hold on, kid.
Just when you think you couldn't hear it again, you hear it.
Hey, hold on, kid. I'm praying. I'm not taking the knee. I'm praying. Hold on. Okay. Amen. Go ahead, kid.
You on both knees? No. Because Ray Lewis went down on both knees.
Yeah, I'm down on both knees and stuff. I'm down on both knees and stuff.
Yeah, do the Ray.
Yeah, you want Ray. Amen. Go ahead, kid. I'm sorry. I was down on my knees.
I wonder if he barking his prayer. Rivard!
I mean, we sitting there live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. The phone lines is open. 703-763-4979 is the number. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you could talk about it live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV? I'm not trying to share the post too much on Facebook Live right now because if I share too much, they'll try to say I'm spamming. So I've been posting it to the groups gradually, like 6 or 7 at a time. So I need y'all to help me to go share the post with the people. Let them know what we doing right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside my co-host UKL McClain, DMVKL2 on Twitter. And where y'all can find them at UKL McClain on Facebook. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, where the people's voice can be heard. But DMVKL, things just coming to my mind that I would just like to hear your perspective on and the people's perspective on. And we sitting there, we in NFL mode now. We done went back to NFL. Ray Lewis then got us there. Ray then got us there. Kale, can I get up from taking these knees? My knees starting to hurt now. Can I get up off my knees and stuff? I should have just got on one knee and did the Kaepernick.
I mean, I don't know too many men that's comfortable bending on their knees for a whole lot of time. I mean, what you trying to tell me?
No, you trying to
what's going on over there?
See, you ain't right, man. But anyway, though, what I want to do is, Kel, can we take a break and then when we come back off of this break, can we talk about the Ball family? Yeah.
You might not like my perspective.
Well, that's all right, though. You might not like mine, but we going to talk about it anyway, y'all. We sitting there live, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Hold on. You better believe we sitting there on fire right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's UKL McClain, y'all. DMVKL2 on Twitter. When we come back, we will talk about the Ball family, y'all. Brace yourself for this one. You better believe we about to go on fire, baby. Do it till you satisfied. Right in Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, Rev T Sports Revival. Let's go, baby. Ow!
Network Radio.
Specialized custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we'll break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Network Radio.
We sitting there live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T on Twitter. Sitting alongside me, my co-host, y'all, DMVKL, UKL McClain At DMVKL2 on Twitter is where y'all can find them. We sitting there and talking, man, anything and everything that's happening in the world of sports. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you can talk about it right here live Mountaintop Network Radio DMV? And we was sitting there talking before we went to break, though, DMVKL. We said when we came back off a break, we was going to sit there and talk about this Ball family.
Right.
My Lord, DMVKL. Lonzo Ball, man. You want me to put it out what's going on?
Go ahead.
Lonzo Ball, okay, Lonzo Ball daddy. What's his daddy name? See what I mean? It ain't even about his daddy name.
LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball. But see, that's what's happening. You trying to think of his daddy name because his daddy is trying to keep his name alive more so than his kid's name alive. Now, to some, it might seem that he trying to do it for his kid, but when you pull your 16-year-old child, 15 turning 16-year-old child out of high school, so you could take him overseas to play basketball along with the other brother that was in the college program, one of the top college programs in the country, UCLA, but he decided he want to go with China and steal damn sunglasses, and your brother just got a damn big-ass contract, rookie contract with the Los Angeles Lakers, and your daddy just started a big baller brand selling $500 tennis shoes, but you over in China stealing some damn $100 glasses with your buddies and your teammates or whatever. But anyway, he took these boys overseas to play on the overseas team. They done played about 10, 12 games, and they done called it a season. Now one of them declared to go into the NBA, and now he got the other 16-year-old sitting there waiting in the ride so he could throw him in the mix too. Who is this really about? Is this about LeVar Ball and kids, or is this about LeVar Ball keeping his spermicide alive? DMVK?
It's about them boys when LeVar Ball leaves this earth. He's setting them boys up financially where they will never have to worry about money again. He's doing a lot better than a lot of these so-called fathers out here. Now, I told you might not agree with my opinion.
Sure.
Some of the stuff that he has done, would I do that to man? No. I wouldn't do that to my son. But some of the stuff he has done, you damn right I would do the same. I wouldn't speak on my son in the NBA. I wouldn't speak on his coach because it's going to appear that my opinion was birthed through a conversation with my son. And I wouldn't put him in a position where he has to be in an uncomfortable environment because I don't know when to shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I give him that. But for the marketing, the financial stimulus that this man has brought to his family that will bless generations and generations to come, man, I pat that brother on the back. He found a way to make somebody else's business his family business. He don't own the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
He don't own nothing about the NBA. But he given all three of his sons to them Bama. Where contract Rev T is guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Juwan Howard. You know? Ask Juwan Howard about that there. Ask Michael Air Jordan about that there. It ain't like the NFL. It is not like the NFL. There's guaranteed money and then there's promised money in the NFL. In the NBA, Red T, it's all guaranteed.
Oh, man.
It's all guaranteed. And then if you spend 10 years in the league, when you do decide to leave the game, guess what, Red? You are now receiving 2% of the NBA's gross for the rest of your life. And it goes up from year to year to year. I admit some of this man's approach is just a little too much. I admit that. But his reasoning behind it, the real reasoning behind it, I applaud that.
Hey, Tom Gully say LaVar running around with his one pair with LaVar running around with his one showroom pair of tennis shoes, and when you order a pair, they don't send them. Man, good morning to Coffee Ross Minor. We see you. Happy belated birthday to you, mama. We appreciate you tuning in. Jerry Lewis say, preach real talk. Ray Lewis violated the code of manhood when he opened up another man's door without even getting permission to even knock on that man's door, more or less go in. So we. I'm just saying. And there you go, Kel. That's Stephen Atkins, y'all, the Inside Blitz right here on Mountain Top Network Radio DMV. Stephen Atkins got a show coming up. He going to be breaking down the NFL draft, looking toward the draft, some of the top picks and anything and everything that's happening that's going on in the NFL and the Washington Redskins right here on Mountain Top Network Radio DMV. That's Stephen Atkins at the Inside_Blitz on Twitter, at the Inside Blitz recap show it is on Facebook, if I'm correct. We sitting there live, Mountain Top Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's DMV Kel on the other side, y'all, talking with me this morning. We sitting there talking about LaVar Ball. But at the end of the day, though, DMV Kel, I'm not mad at him. I just put out there what he has done. And to some people, I agree with you. He has set his kids up for a financial future. Now, it might not be pretty the way he's doing it, but hell, I know about that. Everybody don't agree with the things I do. Hell, with the things I say to people very directly. Hell, I cussed somebody out this morning. Got right back on the airway. Hey, Kel, we got almost close to 1,000 people sitting and listening just on the radio link alone.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, though, this man has generated attention not only to his children, but to his brand, the Big Baller brand.
Yeah.
And guess what? People are talking about
legacy.
it. Right. We're talking about it. They're talking about it. Good morning to Rick Johnson. We see you tuning in, champ. Appreciate you so much. So at the end of the day, you can be mad at him, but to me, you know who I could compare LaVar Ball to right now, DMV Kel?
Who?
A light-skinned, bald-headed Don King.
I can see that. They both speak ignorant as hell. I can see that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he speak ignorant. Hell, people might say, people do say I speak ignorant. So I can't say that, but I'm just saying, he got that mouthpiece, that gift for gab, that know how to make people take jabs at him, so he can set them right up, and guess what? He can take a jab right back at them.
Yeah. He still needs to stop opening that mouthpiece about his son's job.
I agree. So what you trying to say is he's a light skinned Robert the Gifford the second. What you trying to say?
Oh,
okay. Okay.
I'm not saying that at all. Oh, okay. You are.
I just.
I'm saying.
I was kind of comparing.
Ray Lewis, y'all.
I was just saying the comparison.
Now you being Ray Lewis, y'all.
I was just giving the comparison.
Robert the Griffin, the family did not ask you to bring them up. See what I'm saying?
I just put it out there. I'm just saying. I like the way you said Robert the Griffin, because it sounded like you was trying to, you know how we was back in the day, Martin the Luther the King. You know, Kel, I wrote a paper, man, when I was in the first grade, and I put that exactly on the paper. Martin the Luther the King the Junior.
That's because you're the jerk.
Right.
That's the only reason.
And that teacher said, "What the hell?"
Right. Right. I'd have made your ass stand in the corner with two dunce hat on. Shit, you probably had. Oh, I'm sorry. You'd have probably had dunce hats on every extreme. You'd have had one on your head, one on each hand, and one on each foot. So your ass couldn't move and mess up or do anything.
That teacher,
you'd have had you. Boy, you look like a karate throwing star standing in the corner.
She made me learn the National Negro Anthem, the first, the second, and the third verse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Exactly.
I had to learn.
That was a good teacher.
Martin Luther the King, Virginia. I put that really on my paper, the title. And thought I was doing something. Paper was good, but the title of the paper, that's how I wrote it too. And we had just started, when they started putting computers in the school care, and they had that thing called DOS, where you had to kind of type in to make the arrow go left and to make the line. You couldn't just take a mouse and draw the line. You had to type in all these long codes just to make one line to go up the, you know what I'm saying?
Paging Dobolita, Mr. Bob Dobolita. That's all I got to say. Paging Dobolita, Mr. Bob Dobolita.
But Kel, though, look, I want to take a break real quick, and when we come back, though, DMV Kel, hold on, let me find it. It's a new football league that's coming out. And in 2019, right after the Super Bowl, the week following the Super Bowl, they're going to let loose with this new football league. They already got Steve Spurrier coming. Hold on. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Coming to do what?
They coming to play some football.
Steve Spurrier ain't playing no damn football.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. No, he gonna coach.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he coming to coach. He ain't general manager or nothing like that.
No.
Where they gonna have him at? Where they gonna be at?
I think you don't have him in New Orleans. He gonna be the coach. No, not New Orleans. Down in Orlando. Hold on, new football league. Let me pull it up.
Is this the league that who was that talking? I forgot. I forgot who it was that was trying to start it.
New football league. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. What is it called? The Alliance American Football League. That's what it's called.
Right.
Alliance American. Let's pull it up and see what they talking about. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting old here. American Alliance, whatever. Alliance American, whatever they call it.
Alliance Football League.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
Hey, you already said a name that I don't want to see again. Who's next? Jim Zorn? Is he coming there too?
I don't know, man. They gonna put. I know they gonna. For a minute, I thought RG3 might end up there. To be honest,
he didn't. He didn't. Boy, you got a fantasy with that dude.
I'm just saying.
You got a fantasy with that dude. You done said that dude more than you said your girl name.
Yeah, but here we go. Another new football league says here we go right here. Okay. Passing the football league. Okay, the NFL is under pressure from false television lawsuit. The underlining of the star of the wrestling. On Tuesday, the longtime NFL executive Bill Polian and television and movie producer Charlie Ebersol became the latest entrepreneurs to join the fray when they unveiled plans for the Lions of American football. But as you know, Kel, we done seen the UFL. We done seen the UFL, the USFL, the XFL have all came and went. But now
the only thing that's holding on is the Arena League. That's holding on.
Right.
But I guess that's because you're so close to the game. You know what I mean? People find that exciting.
But can I say this though, Kel? I believe this though. This just might work.
What?
I believe it just might work. You know why?
Nah, because you know what? As much as we miss football when it's gone, we also appreciate being able to just relax and not schedule our whole damn Sunday around a football game.
And I agree.
You kind of need a break after the Super Bowl.
I agree. But I'm saying why this might work because the two names I just put out there, Bill Polian and Charlie Ebersol, they've been around this environment before. So for them to come together and put this thing together with their experience, you got to look at when these other teams was put together, especially with that USFL. That was just a team for anybody that was rich, that had money, that they could buy a team, they was going to buy a team. Ask Donald Trump. And they was out there signing players, one player to the damn contracts that they still playing some of them Bammers to this day. But there's no league around because they didn't know what they was doing. Now, as far as the business aspect of running the football team, but as far as putting it out there for the people to see, producing it, making it available to be in the people's household and be something for them to look forward to. I think Vince McMahon, he touched on it a little bit, but then he decided he wanted to make his football games like if you was looking at a wrestling event. And that's where he failed at. And so now
well, I'm going to say this league, it can be successful. And only one way, Rev T.
What's that?
They buy Wednesday night rights, right? On Fox or NBC or ABC. And they let the teams play their real games on Wednesday night during the football season. Since the NFL has bought Thursday and the NFL owns Sunday and renting Saturday during the playoffs, then Wednesday is wide open. And Wednesday is what? Hump day. Wednesday is that tilt to the weekend. Monday and Tuesday, you climbing uphill, man. Trust me. And then by Wednesday, that's that tilt, that hump day. We getting over that hump, and you start going downhill. Well, Wednesday, you start, preparing or heading in toward the weekend. The sporting events, football, basketball, baseball, boxing, family time, all of that. But Wednesday night, there's no happy hour besides Friday better than the Wednesday night happy hour. And you got more people at bars. You got more people who are relaxing and just, having
trying to get through the middle of the week. That might be good, but their plan is, Kale, from what they're saying is they gonna run their season, like I said, the week after the Super Bowl, they gonna start running their season like the second week in February, and it's gonna run for maybe about 2 months. So we looking at what? February, March, April. By May, they should be finished. So if anybody,
then
go ahead.
And then too, Rev, it's also like a farm system. Like the NBA D League.
Right. I was thinking so. I was thinking so too. Go ahead.
Yeah, it can serve as a farm system. Then players like Johnny Manziel, older players who didn't really pan out, give them the opportunity to be shown versus NFL like talent.
But now, go ahead.
I just believe that if they go on Wednesday night during the season, when people are already geeked up to watch football, you'll get that attention. You'll garner that attention to where you'll actually have people starting to come out to your games. We go to NBA games on Wednesday nights. We go to hockey games on Wednesday nights. Why wouldn't we go to a football game on Wednesday night? And it's always a night game, never during the day, always a night game when the East and the West Coast are off work, at home, and relaxing.
Yeah,
it can work.
And the thing about it too, Kale, when you look at this thing here, not only is it a farm system, but in my eyes, more so it being a farm system, what I'm concerned about is that this is happening before the NFL draft, leading right into the way this game, I'm looking at these schedule, and it could be scheduled up, is right when this season is about to end, the NFL draft is going to take place. Okay? But so now my concern is these players coming out of college, will they go jump ship to this league? And see, we had this problem before. Ask Herschel Walker. Ask what's the Flutie? Ask Doug Flutie. Just to name a few. Matter of fact, ask Warren Moon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, and this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. You can get quality talent if they have the proper exposure.
And the money. And the money.
Well, yeah, it takes the money to get the exposure. You're 100%. You hit the nail on.
If they don't have the money,
and
this league will fall.
That's where a lot of people have crumbled in this venture because they didn't have the mindset of exactly the financial responsibility. Yes, the NFL makes billions.
Tom Gully hit it on the nose. Okay, he threw some names out there: Herschel Walker, Steve Young, Jim Kelly, Reggie White, all USFL players. You with? Hey, Tom Gully, we on the same page, Chain. I'm with you. So at the end of the day, Bobby Bowden in '88, man, stop, Tom. He said, "Well, go get Lou Holtz." Bobby, Tom, you better stop, man. Leave them old people alone, man.
Young. Listen, hey, dog, real quick, man. And anybody that got HBO, I advise you to watch this, man. I get off the late tip, so it's hard for me to go to sleep at night.
Right.
I'm flipping through the cable. They got Paterno on HBO.
Paterno?
So I'm watching the Paterno.
Right.
Yeah, Paterno.
No, but you said it like DC. You said it right, DC Paterno. That'll be in the city.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go look at it just because you said it though. But go ahead, talk about it.
Man, that John there, man. Goodness gracious, man. And I mean, I can't believe how graphic they were as far as actually going into description of some of the situations and some of the words that were said. You know, I advise anybody, man, if you got HBO on demand, look up Paterno and sit down in a quiet place and watch that movie, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background that you hear
that they knew about, adds
to the value of the movie, man.
And they knew about it. That's the sad part about it. It wasn't like he didn't know, man. They knew what was going on around him. That's the whole thing, man. They knew what was going on. I ain't gonna give the movie away, but it was a scene where Paterno was talking to his wife after everything had come out. They were one-on-one, and he was sitting down, she was standing up beside him, and Paterno was like, I didn't know. And she was like, you remember the Alabama Bowl or whatever that was, when the kids were in the pool playing and I kept telling you get in the water and play with the kids? She said, you couldn't have known because you wouldn't allow him to get in the water and play with the kids. And they just saw, they went into what Paterno was thinking, and he went back to that day, and they showed, him in the water playing with the kids, and they showed Sandusky playing with, and she was speaking of their grandkids, their children, because their children was young. This we talking about 77, 76, 78, in that year, those years, when his children were young. And the wife was like, if you knew what he was doing, I know you wouldn't have allowed my kids to be in the water playing with him. Mm-hmm. And then Paterno started thinking about the different times he's seen Sandusky with a little boy. And the things, that all clicked and made sense. That's right.
But they also showed Paterno was so focused on winning Penn State football that he was completely oblivious to everything around him. Everything that was going on. And the people that did know, that didn't have the responsibility that Paterno had, those were the dudes that were really guilty in that situation. along with Sandusky's nasty ass. I'm telling you, man, I recommend you ain't doing nothing, man. Watch that movie, man. Watch that movie.
Yeah, we sitting there live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. You can follow me on Twitter at Sport Revival without the Sport Revival, or at MTN Radio DMV on Twitter. You can go follow DMV Kale at DMV Kale 2 on Twitter, UKale McLean on Facebook. Go pick it up on iTunes, Podbeans, Stitchers, YouTube, wherever might fit you. But DMV Kale, before I get up out of here, man, can I share something with you, man, that's not right in the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
And we told people about this, and we warned people about this, and we tried to warn Tristan Thompson about this. Can I tell you what it is?
Go ahead.
That Kardashian booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, let's talk about this, y'all, before we get out of here. See, that man was saying at the beginning of the season that he was going to get the 6th Man Award of the Year award and everything, and he was feeling good about himself, DMV Kale.
Mm-hmm.
You know that? Because he had that Kardashian booty. But right now in Cleveland, though, guess what? They want him to get the hell on up out of there with that Kardashian booty. And they don't want him to come back no more. Huh?
He has not produced. When Whiteside from Miami, who is and you want to talk about a team not wanting to see a team, LeBron and them don't want to see Miami first round of the playoffs because they can't beat Miami in Miami, and it's all because of that young rookie center, Ernie Grunfeld, Whiteside. Whiteside is a man-child down there, and he's straight taking a doo-doo without the cottonelle on Tristan Thompson. Matter of fact, he wiping himself with Thompson jersey. So, yeah, that he has not produced for the money that they have given him. And I'm not going to sit here and I mean, it's cute, it's funny, you know, and it's a hell of a coincidence because, I mean, hey, when you make one man turn himself into a woman, another man loses his damn mind wearing dresses and all that, and then another man OD in a hotel. I mean, it's something wicked going on with y'all sisters, man. And I can see why you would calculate that Tristan Thompson's performance or lack thereof is due to the handcuff ball and chain called the Kardashian.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. But, Kel, we done had a good show for the people, man. I think it's time for us to get on about it here, man. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. That's you with Kel McLean, DMV Kel. You got anything you want to say to the people before we roll, Chain?
Hey, man, y'all handle that. We almost at that hill, that hump. Handle that day like a soldier.
I want you to come to the draft day party with me, DMV.
I'm gonna let my man Mo Diggy take it.
I ain't going.
I had to put you out there like that, because then it make you want to come. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. That's you, Kale McLean, y'all. DMV Kale 2 on Twitter. Hey, man, I got to go lay my cousin to rest tomorrow. I'll see y'all Thursday in the morning right here live, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Rest in peace, Harold Fennell, Reggie Fennell. They like to call him Tree in these streets, y'all. We going to lay him to rest tomorrow. Y'all love somebody, and always believe that you can do anything that the next man can do, as long as you do it the right way and believe in yourself. Love somebody, y'all, and we holler at y'all later.
Let it warm a little bit over you. Play a little bit.